All right, folks, what's up? So my name is Mawilly, aka the Wind Child. I go by many names out here. So I've been working on this live streaming. I've been pushing myself to kind of want to do a live stream. Because I got a lot to say about a lot of things going on in the world, and I've often been saying the things in song. So today, I'm calling this live stream "If Black Lives Really Matter." You know what I mean? Because um, you know, Black Lives Matter, BLM is a catchphrase now, and it's like, wow, great, folks are out here, making it known, making it loud that Black Lives Matter, which is good, which is good, which is great. Though it's not new, it's not, we black people historically have been making themselves known, have been, raising their voices about the injustices going on. And, I feel like all in all, the black community has been doing a great job in coming out of the struggle and bringing ourselves up. So, but the question is, if black lives really matter, right? So for me, I'm thinking about, well, why don't all the the movement, the people that are spearheading the movement, why aren't they addressing some of the issues that's been going on in the black community, like black on black murders? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't the Black Lives Matter people and everybody that's a proponent of that mantra? Why aren't they coming out into the neighborhoods when there's a killing? You know what I'm saying? And specifically for 2020, I feel like the murder rate. I'm from New York City, Brooklyn. I just the murder rate. Just I'm not even looking at statistics. I'm just looking at what I've noticed just from being in the city has increased exponentially. So I did this live today to I'm bringing two worlds together. One is my perspective on social justice, and the music that I do. I write a lot of songs about social justice. Kind of bringing awareness to the black community. So I got this idea for a song called um, "The New Wild West." So um, I'm gonna share the song and I'm gonna talk some more. So if you hear, you know, stay with me. So yeah, this is the song right here, "The New Wild West," right? I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you. Play the track first, so you can vibe out to the track a little bit. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, so that's the record right there, right? That's the song. That's the track rather. And the song. So let me give you a little bit of background about me. So I'm born in Brooklyn. My mom's from Costa Rica. My father from Trinidad. So we have some Caribbean background. So I don't really do a lot of Caribbean music so much, but it's in me. So I took this record and I'm blending it with like reggae, with a reggae style. So I'm gonna play the chorus for you guys, and tell me what you think about the chorus. If you want, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's whatever. So here's the chorus, right? And again, this has a lot to do with Black Lives Matter. Just the whole idea of the black on black crime increasing, and I feel like there's not enough being uh, voices shouting out about that part of Black Lives Mattering. You know what I'm saying? So peep the chorus, and yeah, vibe out if you can. It's gonna come in a second. Just wait for it. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I wasn't even playing the record. My bad. All right, chorus is gonna come in a second. Hope you guys can hear this. All right, so yeah, that's the chorus, and I haven't written any lyrics yet, but you know, I kind of wanted to kind of talk about my process, you know, talk to you guys about why I'm writing the record. I want to show some things that's been bothering me. You know, these are just some of the things that's been bothering me, and hopefully I'm gonna be inspired by some of the things I'm sharing, and I'm gonna write the record. I'm gonna write the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll see how it come out. You know, creativity. You never know what happens when you start creating. Right? You might make it. It might be dope, and then, or it might not be dope. Who knows? All right. So yeah. So here's some of the things I want to talk about. Right. Go back to me. Yes. So I got some news clips and stuff that I want to share. Like this one right here. I want to do this one first. Right. And so where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right here. So 16-year-old shot, killed outside of Bronx Deli. 16. It's a lot. His life matters. And somebody from his community, you know, somebody from his demographics, I'm imagining, I'm guessing, but somebody he know murked him. And you know, we've seen this scene before. I'm gonna just play it.
At noon, CBS 2's Corey James has new video police are using to try to catch the killer.
It looked like a friendly tap, but it was seconds before Bronx.
Come
A
on.
16-year-old walking in front of the man who just touched his shoulder inside his jacket, pulling out a gun and shooting the teen standing in front of Wall Sultan's Deli. The bodega manager is still catching his breath hours after that shooting.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him.
NYPD investigators.
It's freezing, but you get the point. So, I mean, just look at this whole thing. Like, you know, we always, you know, we talk about Black Lives Matter, but as a black community, as those out here fighting for social justice, we need to also address what's going on in our community. You know what I'm saying? We need to figure something out where we can reduce the amount of murders that's happening amongst ourselves. And, you know, this whole COVID season, it has ignited the murder game. You know what I mean? This is in the Bronx. You know, you saw somebody that he knew because he tapped him on the shoulder and he walked towards him and boom, got him. Right? So now this whole scene bothers me. Like, there's so much about, you know, about this that bothers me, because if you look at this video, and I want to play it back a little bit, you know, and I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I want to, you know, it's and hopefully, all right. Anyway, I'll leave it right there. It's a system. This is a corporate system that's winning on the murder of black lives, because this is in the news. This is going to get clicks. It's going to get views. And the culture moves on as business as usual. You know what I'm saying? Another one murdered. Nobody's protesting. Nobody's out. The black community's not out there trying to figure out or making it known to that community making it known that we're no longer accepting this behavior in our community. We need to do that as a black community. We need to figure out how to step outside and make this known that we can't accept this type of behavior in our community anymore. So Then there's that, right? Then we have this one right here. Let's go to this one right here. 6-year-old boy and mother among 5 shot near Brooklyn Juve celebration, right? And I'm bringing this up because now we into 2021. This is like in September, and we kind of be forgetting about these people. I mean, these people are still dealing with their loss, right? And we still hung up on COVID, you know, like we not paying attention. I don't know. I feel like we're not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their opinion, but what I'm saying here is now, you know, this Brooklyn mother, so I'm sorry, 6-year-old boy and mother shot in a parade. Boom. I'm not even gonna play this video. It says, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Shots rang out overnight in Brooklyn, sending 5 people to the hospital, including a 6-year-old boy and his mother. I mean, this is insane to me. Like, the kids should be untouchable. Our kids are our future and should be untouchable. But yet, they're not. And where's the protest for this? I feel like we need to be protesting for this also. And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not absolving the cops or anyone else that be throwing out here that, you know, all lives matter. Nah. Because this shooting is a part of a systemic problem. A systemic problem of poverty, you know, of hopelessness that exists in the black community because of systemic oppression. So, you know, but we need to raise awareness. You know what I'm saying? These people, our people are depressed because they have been oppressed. And if we got to speak to them. We got to speak to them about their behavior. You know? So our 6-year-old boy shouldn't be shot. And then nobody says nothing. Nobody's out here like, whoever did this, his mans in them who know that he shot a 6-year-old boy need to be checking him. Should have been checking him. Should have dealt with him. Because you crossed the line. Even if, yo, come on, you crossed the line. You ain't mean to, but you still crossed the line. Right? So this is what, you know, I want to make the song about. I want to make the song about not saying, I'm not calling these specific people out in the record, but I want to talk about this issue right here. You know, this is the issue that I want to talk about. Let's pull up another one. So we got that. This one is crazy right here. This is actually close to my neighborhood, right? In this one, you got a baby. First was a 6-year-old boy. The one before that was a 6-year-old boy. Then we have a baby. When is it gonna end? Grandmother grieves, raging over baby in a stroller, killed by gunfire in Brooklyn cookout. Come on, y'all. And where's the Black Lives Matter at? Why weren't they on this block? Cause you know the black community, we got this thing. We don't snitch. Nah, look at who y'all killed. Look at that innocent, sweet boy. Knows nothing about what just happened to him. A baby sitting in his stroller dies from a hail of gunfire that wounded 3 men in a cookout at Brooklyn Park Police. You know, and what's crazy is that we talking about, you got people out here talking about defund the police, which I'm inclined to support that, I guess. But then I'm seeing this happen, and I'm like, whoa, how could we support defunding the police when we didn't defund black on black shootings and murders? We need to defund that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna go back into the song. And I don't know if I'm gonna write the song on the live. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. You know, creativity is a thing you can't always harness it when you want to harness it. But in this one right here, you know, this one is dear to my heart, because this is actually my brother. This is my little brother. This year we lost him, and uh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. This one hit home for me. This one hit home for me. Two men shot and killed over the weekend. All right, so in the same weekend, on Saturday, November 7th, around 2:30, shots were fired outside of Richards Hall, a lounge on Avenue L near East 94th Street in Canarsie. Jardine Oliveri, that's my brother, who lived just minutes away. Minutes walk away, was father of a 9-year-old son. That's a fact. Was shot and killed. So, it's so easy to kill people. It's so easy to kill. So easy to kill. And my family still, we never gonna get over this one. This one, we never gonna get over it. This is never, we're never gonna get healed from this. I'm talking specifically about my family. And I'm saying that because I know those other families, they're never gonna get over their loss. And all of the other families, anytime you lose somebody, I know because I lost my mom's, and you never get over that. So we out here talking about Black Lives Matter and defund the police, but we haven't addressed our own issues. And again, I'm not absolving the system. I'm not absolving the system because I do believe that systemic oppression has caused these incidences that we're seeing. When you add that to the extra depression that comes with the corona season that we're living in right now, boom, it's a war zone. It's a war zone right now. It really is a war zone. My father had to come back, he came back from Trinidad to bury his son. To bury his son. We buried a brother. And so many other people out here have buried a loved one. But what are we doing to address this issue? Everybody talking about vote, vote, vote. All right, cool, vote. But this is still a problem for us. So that's my rant, and this is something dear to my heart. And I'm gonna talk about it. I mean, we got a lot of celebrities who grew up in these communities. We lost Pop Smoke died 2020, I believe it was. A lot of celebrities grew up in the neighborhood and folks out there making songs, getting, making money. But who's addressing this? Who, aside from the news, that's going to give you the salacious information about another family member that's been murdered? There's nobody out here raising the voice of the people. People are hurting. People are suffering. People are killing people because they're hurting and suffering, because they're just dumb. And they're made to be dumb by the system that we live in. So anyway, this song right here is called The New Wild West. And I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna write a couple of the bars. You're gonna see my process. I have a few lines that I wrote that I started recording already. I'll play those lines real quick here. And remember, it's a Jamaican vibe on a hip hop track. I'm gonna just do line for line, and after a while I might just cut the live because sometimes the live is a little distracting and gets in the way of the creativity, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Watch how the watch how the crowd will scatter. Watch how the crowd them a scatter, woman and child, but that don't matter. Scatter. Watch how the crowd just scatter, woman and child, but that don't matter. Gunshot fly from the vehicle. Watch how the crowd just a scatter, woman and child, but that don't matter. Watch how the crowd just scatter, woman and child, but that don't matter. That don't matter. Everybody want find cover, while the gunman him want blood splatter. So yeah, so y'all know like my process. I'm gonna get down these ideas. You know, some of it's gonna sound good, some of it's not, and then you know you go back and you edit it, you take out, you fix, you know, some stuff that wasn't so good during this process. And you know, this is like, you know, a lot of people talk about, you know, Jay-Z and these dudes be freestyling off the top of their head, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but you know, there's always a negative side to doing music this way, because you know the writing process actually helps you retain your words more. But you know, this is quicker, and I don't know. It's to me, it's the lazy way, but it works for me. All right, so I'm gonna play. So you know, you hear what it sound like so far. All right, y'all. I am going to finish the song. When it's done, I'll repost. Or I'll post it rather. And you know, look. At the end of the day, look, man, we need to start thinking about how Black lives really matter amongst ourselves. It can't just be we can't just be protesting, you know, the cops and you know, we need to do that. Don't get me wrong, we need to do that. I'm not trying to take away from what's being done. I'm trying to say let's add a component where we police ourselves, we check ourselves. If our lives really matter to us, which it does to me, then we need to police and check ourselves. All right, y'all.